Okay, it's the XM2010 sniper rifle. It's a 300 Win Mag. Pretty much completely reinvented the wheel when they built this. They took an M24 action, which is basically just this here, and then everything else they just completely rebuilt. You got a mono rail system, completely interchangeable. You can move the rails wherever you want for attachments such as storm, lasers. And then you have the running along the side here. You have these channels. These are cable routing guides. So all the cables, you could just run through these routing guides down to the pistol grip itself. That way you don't have the cables duct taped all over the weapon. Kind of frees up some space. Then you have the Advanced Armament Core Titan can. It's a titanium suppressor, which is self-ratcheting, self-seating. So you don't have to fire any rounds to get it seated. You put this thing on, your first shot's going to hit where you want it to go. Leopold Mark III ERT scope. It's all in mils now. First focal plane reticle, which means that no matter what power you're on, 6.5 to 20 power, you can get proper mils for ranging, as well as your holds for shooting targets. 90-degree throw bolt, detachable box magazine, 6 rounds, and comes with 4 of those plus 1, so 5 mags altogether. Completely adjustable stock as far as comb and length of pull in the rear. It's folding, captures the bolt handle in place when you fold it. Folds to the right because most shooters are right-handed. And that's the basic overview of it. Max range 1,200 meters is what the book says, but we've been seeing out to about 1,400 being the norm. So great system. In the M24, you're talking max range of 800 meters because it's a 308. With this round, the 300 Win Mag, you're almost doubling that range. So with this system, it's 7 minutes, so I mean it makes 1,200 meters easy. Everybody that we've had after they've shot it and gotten used to it, I mean the reticle pattern and the scope is where the big change is. They put a Horse 58 scope reticle in this Leopold scope, which completely changes the shooting. I mean it makes everything a lot faster. Instead of dialing all your corrections, once you zero it on 100 meters, you don't touch these dials ever again. You just hold with the mil reticle. So I mean everything's a lot faster, it's a lot more precise, and it's very easy to learn. So the snipers love it. I mean I haven't heard anything besides great feedback on it. So, and we've already had some kills reported. 410 came back and said they got one at 1,000 meters the week after they got it. So wow, it's already making a difference. The night vision, it's a clip-on night sight. So with the old systems, the stuff that I used in my time in combat was like the PVS-10. And with the PVS-10, you had to take this scope off and then put that scope on, meaning that you completely lost your zero. So you had to re-zero for night operations. It wasn't a very good, it's a day-night sight, the PVS-10 was, but it wasn't very good during the day. And even at night, your max range was usually about 600 meters. With this thing, you just throw it on the rail system in front of your scope, clip it into place, and now you're ready for night ops. You don't have to re-zero, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is match the focus, which takes 2 or 3 seconds. So I mean with this 800 meters with good loom is great. It's easy, but using other systems, as spotting with like an LRTV or something like that, a thermal sight, all he's got to do is use that, put a green dot on the target. He holds whatever his hold is for that range and shoots it. So as far as he can see with thermal is as far as you can shoot with this. You're talking ridgeline to ridgeline firefights, with the enemy here, they use a lot of plunging fire and things like that with PKMs, RPKs, larger caliber machine guns. And with this, you can make those ridgeline to ridgeline engagements on them, because, they're firing down on you from 1,100, 1,200 meters. With this, that's easy. So, I mean, these snipers are really going to be able to make a huge difference with this system.